actually did it. Here we go. The customary scroll through arena levels, stats, and level levels. So we can see that most people are level 28 or 29. Arden is lower, of course, and Sylvia is as well. So it's going to be a bit of a struggle to get some of the people to 30. But yes, now for the chapter proper. So there's kind of an amusing consequence to this. I forget to re-equip a non-broken sword, which will show up in a bit of amusement later. But that was mainly just so that I have a heal target right away, so that I can, you know, get Levin to cap as soon as possible, and then I'll just heal whenever needed instead of worrying, you know, will I need to always be healing. So this may not have been the ideal setup as far as where people go. I probably should have sent Arden to the east. Although, I don't know, those level 30 mountain bandits probably provided him with more experience than he would have got killing the rest of the scrubs. Hard to say. So I'd left Tiltu with the warp staff. She doesn't need it, obviously. It's just there to, you know, boost her to 30 as quick as possible. Alright, so turn 2, stealing some money. It's really rather pathetic how little experience these generics give out. When I saw that, I was kind of despairing. So we go ahead, we top off till 2 at 30. Don't have to worry about giving her any combat experience. Don't have to worry about even giving her any staff experience if she doesn't need it. Everything is good on her end. Nadu is obviously going to save the money to give to Sigurd, because Sigurd still needs to buy a couple of important things. I suppose one benefit of having Du being able to leave castle on turn 1 would be that he'd maybe get to steal from those 2 bandits that I instead just kill. Which may come as a bit of a shock, especially considering how often I'm concerned with, you know, money and money management. But at this point, I figured it would just be extra hassle with very little net gain. Because the 10,000 gold it would be in this generation has no effect and turns into a 1,000 gold in the next generation. Which is non-negligible, true. I mean, that's the cost of a basic iron weapon, but... So the mages are clearly the threat I'm most worried about. So they're terminated with extreme prejudice. And Arden is getting more experience from chipping than Ira is from killing here. I was actually hoping not to kill him with Jamka, so that I could, you know, get some of that glorious chip experience, but Jamka decided, I'm gonna activate a skill. And I didn't bother resetting to find out a better way. So this is, yeah, just mostly me trying to cram as much last-minute experience into the people who need it the most, while simultaneously building my 3 remaining pairings. The enemies basically don't even pose a challenge. My guys are 10 to 12 levels, you know, beyond them, so... But Justice is just going to pick up all of these villages here on the right-hand side. staves being relatively expensive, although an awesome way to level yourself. And, you know, if she can pass on some extra money to her daughter who will also be using staves, that would be great. The money inheritance is actually split, so Bayo could have been picking those up for that purpose, but Bayo still has a long way to go to hit 30, so... which I guess it is. I take some small comfort in that Dew wouldn't have been able to steal from that bandit last turn if he'd moved out originally, unless I'd given him one of the ranged magic swords, or given him a priority dance. Neither of which I was anticipating doing, so... That was me hesitating, trying to remember. Okay, my notes say I'm attacking a guy. Which guy was it again? And then I remembered. And everything was good. So now, in my dry run, I'd remembered to pay attention and re-equip Sylvia's sword here. In this run, I kind of forgot, although I'll eventually remember. And also cleanly takes out this guy here. Perhaps I should have tried milking it for chip XP with somebody less powerful, but I also aim to complete things in a timely manner, so... As always, the dual concerns of XP and tactics fight for prominence.